Right now I built a sniper. I reasoned that, I mean, his AT guns are annoying the shit out of me. I could get artillery, but this field's so open that the tanks can just shoot my artillery. I've tried getting tanks, but as you can see, they didn't work so well. So I figured out I could just go with the sniper, and that can eliminate the personnel manning the AT guns. So you'll see how successful my sniper is at doing the job that I want him to do. So again, not looking too hard for me right now. I'm trying to capture the left and the middle. My partner's busy getting the right in the middle, but we're kind of rusty, and it's not working out so well for us. What was that just fired? Oh, okay. As you can see, he's got to have an officer. Here's an instance where my my ally just pinged on the map where the fire was coming from. It seems like he had to have an officer to see my sniper, because my sniper didn't shoot at anyone, and it didn't detect anyone. So it must have had either another sniper, which I doubt, because this other sniper should have killed my sniper, or an officer who's spotting, who spotted and revealed my sniper for the AT gun to shoot. So I quickly moved the sniper out of the way. And that's something good that my opponent did. If he predicted that I'd get a sniper to try to kill his AT guns, he can get an officer to spot the sniper. And oh, the Puma came again. You see, he's playing riskier with his Puma than he did earlier. Earlier he played kind of conservatively, hid behind the church, dipped in and dipped out. But now his Puma is pretty much in clear sight, and he's even facing his back towards me. Yet again, that's another clue that I think he is an officer. If he has an officer, he can see that I have no AT, which is correct. I don't have any AT around, so he can know that he can move up his Puma and kill everything with impunity. I can't do anything against Puma. He got a KV-1. I'm figuring there's not anything heavy out there. There's no heavy tanks out there with high caliber weapons. So I can bring up something like the KV-1. The KV-1 is an interesting tank. I like it because it's pretty cheap and has fantastic armor for its price. I think it costs less than 30 points. But the gun's mediocre. It's pretty much just a T-34 gun, and it's really slow. And the turret also is pretty slow and has a high profile. It's basically this giant block. Kind of intimidating, really. Fear the giant block that's moving at a snail's pace towards you. So I figured that would be a good as an infantry support option, and to take out his AT guns, because the good armor makes the KV-1 a good choice for that row. And another good thing, as you see, my snipers spotting his infantry from afar. That's another reason why I like snipers. They are kind of like the officer in that they can spot things for you, and that's one thing that makes snipers. That's one aspect of snipers that makes them better than officers is that they can actually shoot and take out targets instead of the officer, which just looks through his binoculars and spies on people. Alright, now I'm moving up my infantry on the left, trying to take the point, and shelling them with my KV-1. Like I said, the KV-1's a pretty good infantry support tank because of its armor. And one thing that I'm doing with the KV-1, you might have noticed, is that I'm keeping it really far. Here's an interesting aspect of tanks you should know. Tanks with really slow turret turning speeds should be afar, because if you know math, the farther it is, the farther from the center of a circle it is, the lower degrees you need to turn to be able to sweep an area. I'm being very uneloquent in the way I'm saying it, but basically, if the turret turns fast, you can put things up close, because it can respond to threats quicker. If there's something trying to flank you, you can turn your turret really fast and shoot it. But if the turret's really slow, there's a great chance you'll get circle strafed. So you want to keep tanks with slow turret turning rates relatively far. That's what I'm trying to do with my KV-1, because I don't want a Puma to circle strafe it and shoot it in the rear. But he had a Jagd. That was a Jagd Panzer, which I did not predict. I thought he'd just stick to AT guns and whatnot, but he brought out a Jagd Panzer. Always get them confused there, which has a very powerful gun. It uses a Panther gun, Also has a very low profile. As you can see, it's hugging the ground. That's one of the benefits of turretless tanks, is that they have a really low profile, which makes them hard to hit, especially afar, like the range that I'm engaging at right now. So it's really hard to hit. But one of the weaknesses of the Jagd Panzer is that its armor is mediocre. If I remember correctly, it's pretty much a little better than the Panzer IV Ausf H, if not a little worse. Don't really remember, as I said, I'm kind of rusty at this game. And since there's craters created for me, nice and convenient, I'm putting my dudes in the craters. Craters offer fantastic protection, especially against people shelling you. However, they don't offer protection against grenades, and they just got grenaded. And you looked on the left, a lot of crap just died. I think just chickens died. In this game, you can kill chickens, and even pick up chickens and put them in your inventory, which is kind of funny. But he's grenading my dudes and killing them. That's one of the problems with defending. Is when you're defending, you don't decide the tempo of the attack. The opponents can come from anywhere. You're just sitting there passively defending. So when he throws a grenade, sometimes I don't see it coming, and it messes with me. Now I brought up a lone rocket dude. Hopefully he can take out the Panzer, but he just ran into his death. That was more or less the last-ditch attempt. I normally wouldn't do risky moves like that, but as you can see from the score on the upper right, it's not looking so great for us. We have 100 points and they have over 1,000. They pretty much won the game. Right now we're pretty much lost. I don't know, we're still playing just for shits and giggles, I guess. That sniper looks really funny. He's like smiling. He's probably happy that he can kill a lot of people. Happy sniper. See, like, why would he be smiling? I don't get that. But anyway, I'm trying to repair the treads of my KV-1, which I probably should have done a long time ago. And did you know you could repair the both treads at the same time? If you get two treads of a tank shot out at the same time, you can repair them both if you have two people repairing it. But you gotta have enough repair kits, of course. That's what I didn't know. And we lost the game. It sucked. Our points were low. We were rusty. So the lesson learned is good micro wins the day. And on a big map like that, AT guns kick your ass. So you gotta figure out a good way to counter them, which we did not do, so we lost. Good day.